Now we discuss similar ideas. Before we discuss about the stars, so now we discuss about the music. I wrote a book, Music and Kabbalah, and trying to show connection between the 7 notes, Do, Re, Mi, Fa, Sol, La, Si, Do, right, and the Hebrew letters, and the spheres. We know that according to Kabbalah, the music is behind the stars, planets. Kabbalah says that the planets are moving, rotating by music. Yeah, amazing, something which also the Greek philosophers mention, the connection between music and stars, and the Ramchal says that the planets are moving really by music. We know that music has power to move material even, if you know exactly to use the right vibration. So now what is the connection between really Do, Re, Mi, Fa, Sol, and the Aleph, Bet, the Hebrew letters? All of them are connected, like the 7 planets, the 7 notes, all are really basically have the same roots in creation of the 7. So let us really see the connection between the notes, the 7 notes, Do, Re, Mi, Fa, Sol, or what you have here, A, B, C, and the Hebrew letters. So our rabbis tell us on Shabbat there is a key which takes the 22 letters into 3 parts, dividing the 22 into 3, so you have 3 groups of 7, and then you have the 22, which is really the highest, it is really above the 7. So you have 3 sets of 7, which in Hebrew is from Aleph, Bet, Gimel, Dalet, A, Vav, Zayin, and then Chet, the letter Chet, which is the 8, starts a new round. So this is really why, according to a key, changing letters, the letter Aleph and Chet are changeable, and Chet and Samech are changeable, because 8 letters after the Chet, you have the letter Samech. So the idea is that 7, 7, 7, it means the groups of letters, 7 letters, correspond or parallel to the 7 scales in music. So in fact, if you will put the Aleph, Bet, Gimel, Dalet, A, Vav, Zayin, you have the first key in music. Aleph is Do on the right side. Then you have Re on the left side, Do, Re, and Mi in the middle. So Aleph, Bet, Gimel is Do, Re, Mi, Aleph in the right, because everything is right, left, and middle. Like Kabbalah, Chokhmah, Bina, Vedat, Chesed, Gvura, Tiferet, the same thing, everything is built up on this way, right, left, and middle. So in the stars also, we have Jupiter on the right, loving kindness, Mars on the left, which is strength, Gvura, on the left side, and Sun in the middle. So it means the build-up is really the same. So Aleph, Bet, Gimel, Do, Re, Mi, then you have Dalet, A, Vav, Fa, Sol, La. The 6th letter is La, which is A. It explains also something very interesting that not many musicians know. Like I play the violin, so when I tune the violin, I take this to here, and what I hear is A, why A, La, because La is foundation. We know that the 6th sphere is foundation. So if you want to build something, you need proper foundation. Foundation, definitely the 6 represent Yosef, righteousness, purity. This is the foundation of a house, of everything. So when you want to start in music, you take and you hear the A, 6. So it is interesting that the 6th note, Do, Re, Mi, Fa, Sol, La, Si, La, then Si is the 7th one, and then again we have a higher key, which is again Chet, Tet, Yud, Kaf, Lamed, Mem, Nun, 7 letters, the 2nd key. Then we start the other one, Samech, Ayin, Pei, Tzadik, Kuf, Re, Shin, we have the 3rd. Now, what is interesting about it is that in Hebrew, if you take the terms used for singing, for playing, like לנגן, נגון, or שיר, לשיר, or רנן, רננו צדיקים. You see amazing phenomena that those letters are right, left, and middle. Yeah? So you see it if you put those letters, Aleph, Bet, Gimel, Resh, in order to, as we said, Aleph, Bet, Gimel, Aleph is the right, Bet in the middle, Gimel, and so on. So you will see that the letters like Nun is the middle one, and Gimel is the middle one. So it means you will realize that there's something with Shir. You will see that Shin is the middle one, Yud is the middle, and Resh. So it means that you see that those terms of music in Hebrew are the middle letters, because this is the power of music to make people balance. Yeah, because by music, we know the power of music is really to make people straight. This by Shir in Hebrew, the same letter like Yashar, you know, because Leishrei Lev Simcha. If somebody is straight, he's happy, he sings, and opposite, the singing is a sign of straightness. So interesting, Shir and Yashar in Hebrew. So this phenomena is amazing when you see the Hebrew letters corresponding to the notes, and by this you can see even the depths of the meaning of this word, like Zemer and Shir. Yeah, Zemer also middle letters. Now Zemer in Hebrew has two meanings, to sing and to prune. The same thing, Shir in Hebrew have two meanings. Shir, to sing, and also Le'ashir, to shir in English, to shir, shir and shir. Also, as I said, connection between Hebrew and English. So shir is to Le'ashir. Now what is the idea? So Kabbalah tells us that by singing we are pruning, we are cutting the external klipot, shells which cover our spirit, our neshama, and we are shearing away all these klipot which are covering the neshama. Mizmor shir leyom HaShabbat. On Shabbat we are singing זמירות, we sing shirim, לזמר ולהשיר את הקליפות. So you see the power of music is to cut off these klipot, these veils which cover the neshama. So Aleph, Bet, Gimel, Daled, Hey, Vav, Zayin, the first key, Do, Re, Mi, Fa, Sol, La, Si, with right, left, and middle. And the same thing, Samech, Ayin, Pe. Now what is interesting is that the letter Aleph represents Chokhmah. This is the beginning. When you start something, you have to start with wisdom. If a man will not learn, he will not be able to develop himself. So Aleph is Do, Do, Re, Mi, and so on. So we are elevating ourselves from step to step in the Hebrew letters and in the music. Our rabbis tell us that it's very, very important to learn Torah with music. Yeah? Our rabbis tell us if you want to remember things properly, you have to sing. This is a custom in yeshivot that when they are learning, they are singing. Because singing opens your mind, opens the neshama, and the words of Torah are absorbed much better in this way. So this is the importance of singing. Also our rabbis tell us that if you learn by singing, you remember better. By the way, this is something which they found out recently, I think in Canada. They made all research, and they found out that by music, people remember better. And the reason is simple, because to remember is very spiritual. The neshama, the spirit remembers, the physical forgets. So if you open your neshama, you will remember much better. So zachor, remembrance, and music goes together. You can see it beautifully. Like in Hebrew, you have the word zachor, zayin, kaf, resh. Remember, zachor et yom HaShabbat. Now we know that the letter mem in Hebrew is built up of kaf and vav. You can see kaf and vav. Yeah? So basically, zachor is like zemer. It means if you want to remember properly, you have to sing. So this is why when we learn Torah, we sing in order to remember things better. So you see beautifully, our terms in music are really very deep, very significant, and one of really to learn it properly. So my book, Music the Kabbalah, will help you to understand it.